Hello and welcome to episode 67 of the LowerBitrate Podcast. Hello.
Hello.
What up?
Very serious today.
Yeah.
Lots of serious business to talk about.
Lots of bad vibes too. Been a
True.
bad vibe week. The vibrationals are not good. Yes.
And
Anyway.
It's only Tuesday. We're recording a day early.
Yeah. So as usual, my threats against you with physical violence, unless you sub to the YouTube, are now. Do it. Thank you. All our links can be found on the screen, or if you're listening at lowerbitrate.com, everything is there. Click it. I think I want to make like a passive aggressive video on how to like navigate the website and how to do these things, because I'm petty like that. So don't make me do that.
For the boomers.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Just go on the website. Everything's there. That's why it's there. So that
Check out our links.
Yeah.
So that you can join the movie night, for example. There's a Discord link there.
Yes. Probably the most important link of them all. Well, how was your week?
My week was all right. I have started my third week at my new job. So I'm like doing my job now. I'm done with training and I like it. It's definitely not boring. Keeps me busy, but yeah, time goes quickly, so I'm happy. It's what you want in a job, huh? Not to be like watching the clock tick away. So I've been playing lots of to relax or like unwind after. I'll play poker on my phone like some sort of like old man. I don't know. But I really like playing poker. I play Hold'em on my phone. Not with real money, just with like, their chips that they give you in the game. And I play Toad's Fury, aka Bowser's Fury. I'm still playing that. I really enjoy it. I have like 125 stars, I think. I'm not sure how many I'm supposed to have. It's definitely not the peak number, but I really like the game. I stream it for my nephew. I did not play the Bowser's Fury side yet because I want to wait to show it to my nephew, see what he thinks about it. I always like getting his hot take on a game. And I love sharing like new Mario games with him. Oh my gosh, he loves when there's a new Mario game. So, how was your week?
My week was okay. Sticking with the whole idea of not playing Path of Exile, sticking true, playing different shit, playing Animal Crossing. I think I have all the items for the Mario stuff, and then now I have to slog through all of the amiibo card stuff. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
It's a slog, eh?
It's just a lot of items, and they're kind of tied to that 5-a-day wait. So I think one of them has like maybe 10 items or so, maybe a little bit more.
Wow.
Cool items though. They're cool. I just didn't scan them all because we'll talk about that later.
All right.
What else have I been playing? I have been playing. Oh, I've been doing spring cleaning because it's about time to like get rid of all the extra shit around here. So I've been like manically fucking cleaning and throwing shit out that I don't need or donating things that I don't need. And then I booted up the Old Faithful. Can you guess what game that is?
Destiny.
Yeah. So it's about two-ish months into the season, so there's only, I want to say, maybe 3 weeks to 2 weeks left.
Oh.
Maybe a month left. So I don't remember what the game told me, but I'm having fun. When things
Question?
are not what?
That sounded like a question. I'm having fun?
Oh. Yeah, too early to tell, but the results are kind of skewed because I didn't wait for all this shit to get put into the game, and I think that's how I'm gonna approach Destiny from now on. Is like wait, just wait like a month and a half, and then play the shit. Because when you versus me playing now, having all this, well, most of the stuff in the game versus playing it when it first comes out and there's really nothing there. It's a big difference in experience. So been playing that, having fun, question mark, and
Casual fun.
yeah, and just figuring out what to do. I've been playing a whole bunch of games. I tried Monster Hunter Rise, and maybe I just kind of wasn't into it, and maybe that's more of a me thing instead of a Monster Hunter thing. But I do have it, and I'll play it eventually.
Oh, you haven't even played it?
I played a little bit of it. Like, I played the first beginning part of it.
Oh.
But I just kind of wasn't feeling it. You know, like you're not in a mood for one of those games.
Yeah.
Because like, it's very similar to it's like a grindy game. Like, you have to grind materials and shit. I don't know. My brain is pretty much fried on doing things like that. Especially to that sort of degree where it's like little special items that you need to get, and Destiny's just like, do something and you get loot. So it's more, what I'm basically trying to get at it is it's less of a casual experience, which is good for the game because it's on the Switch and it has that outlet for people that play on the Switch. But for my brain right now, no. That's pretty much it. So
you think it's going to be more challenging than Monster Hunter World?
From what I noticed, it's I thought they would skimp on the features. So my week is finished, so we'll talk about Monster Hunter now. But I thought so there's definitely some of World in it. But I could see like how some things could be, pulled from Generations. Is it a casual game? Yes and no. Like, kind of. Because I think Monster Hunter World is, on its face value, is a casual game. Like, you can play it as one. I think you could do this one as well. But from what I heard, a lot of people are not happy about it because it's shipped an unfinished game. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently the game doesn't really have an ending. And they're gonna patch it in later at a later time. So the people who have gone through it, like the reviewers and stuff that have pumped 50 hours, and I think some of the public could have done that too at this point, because it has been like almost a week. Yeah, they're getting to the end game and it's kind of meh is what they're saying. So yeah, I'm gonna take my time with that. I'm not in a rush. But I was gonna get it regardless, so
maybe you wait for that patch.
Yeah, I mean, you could wait for the patch, or I'm just, my brain is not like in the mood. I have to be in a mood for a game like Path of Exile or Monster Hunter or something like that. Because when you're not in the mood for it, it just seems like work with no fun. So
yeah. Like being addicted to Destiny, but not wanting to play it but playing it anyway.
Right, yeah, like it's more of a necessity to play versus a want, or yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much like where that game is at for me. I'm very impressed though. The game doesn't look bad in portable mode. I didn't notice any like graphical like frame drops or anything like that. So bravo to them to get that shit to work on such a low powered console.
Yeah, that's cool.
By the time you're listening to this, April Fools will have had happened. So cue your LOLs at the cringy jokes that people are going to make. And as far as I'm concerned, April Fools is canceled.
Yeah. It was canceled last year too, remember?
Yeah, people still tried though. But you're gonna get your, oh, I'm quitting YouTube, or oh, I'm pregnant, or oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. Just stop.
Oh, we broke up.
Yeah,
that's my favorite one.
It's bad enough that we have TikTokers making music videos with celery personalities, like bland as fuck. So, yep, canceled. We agree. Something I want to talk about. Interesting and horrifying at the same time. So everybody knows about the ship, right? You know about the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The big boat.
the big ass boat that's almost as tall or taller than the Empire State Building.
Really?
Yeah, that's a big ass boat. It was stuck in the Suez Canal, which is a canal in
Panama.
no, I think it's like Egypt and somewhere else. It rakes in a lot of money for, you know, Egypt. Anyway, this is a very popular shipping lane across the world because it allows things from far east to get to Europe and get on a plane to go wherever it needs to go. So this shit was blocked for a week. And if you the alternative to not using this canal is actually going around all of Africa. So it's very important that this thing functions, and it was blocked by this big ass ship for a week. So why are we mentioning this? This is a gaming podcast. Glad you asked. Most of the items are coming from China and Taiwan. These are the places that consoles get made and graphics cards and motherboards. So this is a unique opportunity. Yes, it sucks. This is a unique opportunity though, that a lot of stock that was set to get, because no consoles have dropped within, I think, like the last week or two, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen anything on GameStop or anything like that. I've been looking to actually get a disc version of the PlayStation and then offload my digital one. So I would assume that most of these ships, hundreds of them that have been waiting a week to actually pass this canal, have consoles and graphics cards in them. So in the next couple of weeks, be on the lookout for a whole bunch of stock on like Walmart, Target, GameStop, Best Buy. If you do live near, the graphics cards are kind of sketch because it's very hard to get one online, because those get botted heavily because they're selling for double, triple the price, right?
Right.
So there's more of a profit incentive for graphics cards. So if you do live by a brick and mortar that might carry it, like a Micro Center, which I know there's not a lot in the United States, kind of a, you know, first world problem with that. They might have some if you could, but I know in certain areas, like a lot of people that live near Austin won't go to a Micro Center because I think it's in Dallas, right?
Yeah, and Houston. Closest one is Houston. Freaking sucks. Can't believe we don't have one here.
It doesn't look that far on the map either. The problem with that, I used to work at Micro Center. They're very backwards. They're privately owned. That's why. So the if they can't control it, the expansion is very limited to none. But the store that I worked in was arguably the worst one, and that shit's still standing. So who knows? So yeah, be on the lookout for restocks of all this stuff. Use social media to your advantage. Like, there's a lot of accounts that are posting stock alerts and stock restock alerts on various websites. Put their, like, get notifications for their tweets. Send it to your phone so that you can be on the ready, you know?
Yeah.
Just in case if you were looking for something like that. Anyway.
Get these hot tips, kids.
Yeah, especially it's not looking too good on the whole COVID thing. So, yeah. Stay inside, wear a mask, wash your ass. Anyway. So, Easter is this Sunday, right? You celebrate it, don't celebrate it, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone loves
Chocolate.
Peeps, though.
Yeah. No.
And chocolate. You don't like
no
Peeps?
one loves Peeps.
What do you mean?
No. They make me want to barf. They're sugar-coated marshmallows.
Right.
And
What's
the
not to love?
marshmallow, it's not even good marshmallow.
Your opinion is objectively wrong. What?
Okay, how do you feel about Cadbury eggs?
I don't even know what a Cadbury egg is. Hold on.
Ugh.
Oh, the cream eggs?
Yeah,
Those are okay.
I would prefer that.
Cadbury
like
cream eggs are okay. Like, I feel like you could have a peep. You could have 5 peeps before you could have 5 Cadbury eggs.
Sure. You could probably have the whole package of Peeps. Because they're just like air.
Yeah,
They're
objectively
just like
better.
sugar-coated styrofoam. I just don't like them. I love marshmallows, but I don't like that. I don't like the Peeps.
Okay, well, you're in luck.
I like for Easter too, you can get like chocolate rabbits. It's just like solid chocolate. It's so fun.
Well, you're in luck because Pepsi and Peeps have collaborated on Peep flavored Pepsi, and they didn't use this opportunity to call it Peepsy instead of like, come on, it's only one extra E. Come on,
Peepsy.
Wasted opportunity. Peepsy. It's probably going to be disgusting. Let's face it, but I haven't seen this in stores either. But
all right, guys, keep your eyes out for that Peepsy. Let us know how it tastes.
yeah, give us a review. Okay, this is my hot take of the week. The Animal Crossing Sanrio release was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Trash.
This we know.
And we knew this. I called this that this was going to be scalped and resold at, enormous levels. And I think the last time I checked, it's ranging anywhere from $40 to like $80, I want to say, for cards.
Whoa.
Yeah. $6.99 or it's either $5.99 retail or $6.99 retail. I don't remember what I paid. So no 12 o'clock, no 3 a.m. Tomfuckery with this stuff. It came out at 9 a.m. Eastern as suspected, but it kept crashing and telling people that it wasn't in stock. And then the kicker was that they were giving out some of the cards in the store. They said that it wasn't going to be sold in stores, and they still gave people cards in the store. So this release was an absolute fucking fail.
Yeah, that sucks.
I did get 2 sets of cards. Like, I got 2 locally and then 2 from another store in another state, which is not that far away, but I canceled the order because the only reason why I got the order because I didn't know if they were going to cancel it or not. Right. I've seen people getting canceled. So when I got my cards, I canceled the other ones when they were in hand, so that other people can get them. But yeah, so my quick review: the items are cool for Animal Crossing. Some of them look really, really good, but do not pay $40, $60, $80 for these cards. They are not worth it. I was expecting, I don't know what in my brain was expecting Nintendo to put a quality physical product out, but it's literally cardboard. It's not PVC. It's not fancy. It's not anything of like substantial value. Like if you look at this and you it's literally flimsier than a baseball card. I think a baseball card has maybe like 1 or 2 more layers than this thing. It is literally graphics, Nintendo graphics, sandwiched with an NFC 215 tag. That's it. It's barely worth the $6 that the original retail price is. It's definitely not worth $60. So yeah. Here's what you can do. Let's say you struck out and you didn't want these things, or you wanted them and you didn't want to pay the price. You have a few options. First option, wait till they restock. Will that happen? I don't know. But the Animal Crossing Switch did restock and it's still readily available in stores, so anything can happen. Nintendo did come out and say they weren't going to restock them or didn't have any plans. So anything is possible. That's option number 1. Option number 2, if you look on Twitter or Etsy, you can type in Animal Crossing Sanrio cards. These are actual artists that make these cards that are functional just like the retail ones with art on them and probably have better build quality than the bullshit that I pay for. That's another option. Two things.
I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, and they're relatively affordable. I've seen, $3 per card, and there's 6 cards. So still under the $40 card, but you're getting, something that's 300 times better for only, double the money, maybe triple the money.
You can get just the ones that you want too. Like you don't have to get them all.
And then you're supporting artists, which is a good thing. And then
I like that.
The final option is you can make them yourself. Go on Amazon and you can get a NTAG 215. They cost roughly $15, maybe $13. You can get like 30 pieces, 25 pieces for roughly that price. These function like amiibos. That's what the technology that amiibos use. You can then, I can't give you this. You have to search for it yourself. There are files that you need, and you need an amiibo key. Use Reddit, use Google. That is your friend. It is readily available. I just cannot give it to you. Search Nintendo amiibo key, Nintendo Sanrio files. That's on you. I can't provide that to you. Then, once you have your files, once you have your NFC cards, I suggest don't buy 6, buy double or triple, because some of them don't work. I've done this before and got clapped by Nintendo because I was selling them.
Womp womp.
Yeah, fuck Nintendo. You can use Android or iOS. I think this is new to me because when I was doing this, iOS didn't have an app to write NFC. The functionality wasn't there. So just type in Google NFC Writer app, iOS or Android, and you'll be able to take those files, put them on that app, and write the information to those NFC cards. Not as pretty, but they get you the cards, and you can share them with friends, make different ones for friends, and then also if there are any hyped amiibos that you can't get, older ones, you can write those as well. So that is your way around it. Please do not pay these fucking shitbags $60 for this cardboard trash.
Yeah. Scalpers.
Yeah, and I knew they were gonna fucking do it. I knew there were people that were gonna go after it because that same day was Air Max Day, which had a very hyped pair of sneakers that I tried to get and immediately struck out on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thoughts and solution to this shit problem that we have to deal with still. What do you think about it?
That sucks. I'm glad that you got the cards that you wanted though. I know it took incredible effort. Yeah, don't pay these scalpers. That's really cool about the Etsy. Check that out. Pay some artists.
Yeah, I saw one on Twitter. I forgot to save her tweet, but if you guys want a giveaway of the items, if you don't want the villagers are kind of a pain in the ass to get anyway. They take about 3 days to get for some reason, and you can't share them. Like I can't make you come to my island and get the villager for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I guess Nintendo did that. But there's a whole bunch of items. Maybe my island is still kind of fucked up, so maybe I'll make like little giveaway stations or giveaway little things where you guys can just pick up the DIYs or whatever.
That's cool.
Not the DIYs, the items. There's no DIYs. So maybe you have to give me time for that though. There's a bunch of items.
Are you doing egg day stuff?
Yes and no. Like I've kind of taken a little bit of a break. Destiny has taken its toll on me. Just playtime. And but I was doing it. I heard that there's new stuff. I want to say there's new stuff. There's an app that my girlfriend uses. She uses it to catalog shit.
Yeah.
I will tell you exactly what it's called in one moment. It's called
What?
ACNH.guide. And this thing has everything, pretty much. Tells you all the new stuff, tells you all the villagers, what they like. Has the turnip calculator in this bitch.
Jeez.
It has all the events in here. It tells you what's the next event. It tells you all the recipes, all the albums, all the items. There's currently 14,749 items in Animal Crossing. All the bugs where you could choose like if you have them or not. It tells you when they're available, what time they're available. And yeah, I would suggest using this because it is pretty extensive. She uses it all the time.
That's really cool. It's like Destiny Tracker or something.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know this thing existed. Yeah, so this thing has mystery islands that you can go to check people's islands out, turnip calculator, flower breeding guide, catalog scanner, events, dream islands, villagers, custom lists. I don't know what the fuck that is. All the reactions, and then that's pretty much it. There's a lot of things on this thing. It's a free app as well. You don't have to pay anything for it.
That's cool. I used to use an app. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, it was like Turnip something.
Turnip Profit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was one of the original ones.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So Zipper's back, I hear. So I just haven't played any of it. I was kind of like, I don't want to harvest eggs again. Sorry. But I don't know if there's like new DIYs. I should take a look at that. For every update, that's what I take a look at. Like, ooh, what are the new items? Do I want any of them? What do I need to do to get them?
I think you might have a better time. Because we were talking about it, and she wanted to know what my disdain for Zipper was. And it was because that was when the game was relatively new, and we were trying to get like Nook's Cranny like up and running, and we needed all of these materials. And there's nothing more fucking frustrating than getting 4 eggs from a rock when that could have been iron nuggets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it might now that the island is established, it might be a little bit easier. So
I feel like they've balanced a bit of like the raw materials, like the RNG that happens there, because it used to be really unforgiving.
yeah, it used to be excessive. Right.
Yeah, like I remember back in the day, I didn't even know you could hit it more than one time. I thought you hit it once and that was it. I don't know why I thought that. So I was struggling to get iron. I had like 3 rocks and I was like, and one of them I couldn't even reach. One was like across the river. I was like, ugh.
The struggle bus.
Yeah. When you start, it's hard.
Yeah. So, movie time, right?
Yeah, let's talk about movies.
So 2 things. Ghost of Tsushima was a PlayStation exclusive game that came out last year. I think a little bit before The Last of Us 2. And a lot of people, I've seen gameplay of it. It looks like a really beautiful game. So they're going to make a movie out of this. So let's see how they fuck it up.
I love video game movies.
Yeah.
Never disappoint. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that new Mortal Kombat so bad.
A lot of people are. A lot of people said it's good. And something, there's nothing really much to talk about the Ghost of Tsushima movie. It was just basically announced. That's it. Nothing else. What I forgot is that James Gunn is doing a suicide movie. This thing like evaporated from my brain. Maybe it's been the last like year of life that's been, you know, making shit disappear. This is coming out this year. And it's definitely coming out August 9th. And it's going to be, they released a trailer on it. Did you see it or no?
No.
So the
I kind
trailer
of didn't want to see it. I like to just walk into maybe Marvel or DC movies.
Yeah. It looks fun. It looks funny. So my favorite part is King Shark. which is voiced by Sylvester Stallone.
Mhm.
Not a combo I would ever thought come out of my mouth, but it is. Yeah. So August 9th, HBO Max strikes again. It'll be on HBO Max for I think like a week or two, and then it's gonna hit theaters at the same time. So I'm excited about this. James Gunn he did the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise right, so hopefully he can put these people back on track with Suicide Squad, because that first movie was fucking abysmal. Real trash.
Oof, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was like scenes that were just chopped together that didn't even seem like the same movie.
Yeah. And the joke that we had was like, this is DC's version of Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they get the director of Guardians of the Galaxy to make the sequel. Oh boy. The jokes write themselves. Almost.
I think it's going to be funny. I thought Guardians was funny when I first saw it.
Yeah, but the first movie was trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy for the DC extended universe so bad. Like with the music, like it was like flagrant. Like they wanted to be Guardians of the Galaxy so bad, like the rated R version or the PG-13, whatever it was.
What was the name of that director that did the original Suicide Squad? I can't remember his name.
I believe
forgettable, I suppose.
David Ayer, maybe?
No. That's all right. I can give it a quick Google.
Could have been David Ayer.
Suicide Squad.
But DC has some steam under it, so hopefully they could capitalize on the Snyder Cut. I think it's been mostly positively received. So
you're right, David Ayer.
It was David Ayer. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking.
That movie is the culmination of someone not washing their ass for 3 months and then literally like wiping their essence on garbage. Like,
ugh.
Yeah. Not good.
Jesus.
Yeah. Not good at all. So we'll see. This week.
And with that in mind, moving on.
Yeah. This week we watched Raya and the Dragon. So if you didn't know, every week we watch one movie on Monday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Usually good shit. We watch a multitude of things. Kids movies, adult movies, sad movies, happy movies, funny movies, serious movies, all of it.
I don't think we've watched any scary movies.
We may have watched one. I don't remember what it was.
Did we watch Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
Okay.
That wasn't really scary.
Not that scary, yeah, but kind of a horror movie.
Yeah, in the horror genre, but not like super scary. Not like something like, The Conjuring or something like that.
Right.
Next week, we're going to be watching none other than Bad Trip. So if you want to hang out, watch the movie, bring snacks, that'll be next Monday.
It'll be very silly. It's an Eric Andre movie.
Yeah, April 5th. That's the day. So, what did you think about Raya and the Dragon?
I think it's Raya. And
Raya, same thing.
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Same thing.
Okay.
A dragon's involved, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need.
Look, we just got to get the title right for the fans.
You mean all the 8-year-olds that love this film?
Exactly. Anyway, to all the 8-year-olds listening to this movie review, first of all, I'm sorry. I did not like the beginning of this movie. I thought it was boring, and then the dragon appeared, and it was the voice of Awkwafina, whom I do not care for. She is a comedian, I think. She's like I don't know. She's this personality, I guess. I don't even know what she does. But I don't like her. Um,
I actually thought that was Rashida Jones
I know.
for a good portion of the movie.
Because Aquafina wasn't doing her like gangster Aquafina voice. So I was just like, this is your real talking voice, huh? Like just how much of an act her personality is. Anyway, so that was hard to get around, was her like cracking these jokes. And also I had a hard time with how they took the, what's it called? Like anthropomorph, I don't know, just the way that they took an animal's face but gave it human eyes, like really gave the dragon this like human face, freaked me out. I didn't like that at all. Like they put like Aquafina's eyes on this dragon, I feel like, to make it seem like very human like, and I was like, no, it's a dragon, you know?
Yeah. I think I have the opposite opinion. I think I really like this movie.
Yeah. That's what you said.
I was enjoying myself. The first thought that I had, this movie is everything that Mulan wished it could be. Like the live action Mulan, not the original 1998 version. But
yeah.
I don't know, it had a little bit of everything. It had a good animation, good music. The music was phenomenal. It was funny. Little tuk-tuk guy, hilarious. Little
yeah, the jokes landed with the little thick boy.
Yeah, little thick boy. I was like, I called him a big meatball in the very beginning. I was like, I need one. So yeah, thumbs up with that.
Yeah, and then he got really big.
Oh, he was huge. He was a chonkulous.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Some of the story parts were kind of stupid, but I'll give it a pass because it is a kids movie. So
it reminded me a lot of The Last Airbender, like the TV show.
I've never seen that, and thank God that I've never seen that.
It's really good. You should give it a try.
I'm on like a definite, anti-anime kick right now. So
okay, technically it's not anime. It was made by Nickelodeon.
It has the same DNA of an anime, and I'm good.
Yes, you're right. It's good though, especially if you like the tuk-tuk. There's a character named Appa, and he's a air bison, and he's just a thick boy, real lazy, always eating snacks. Can relate. So he's really cute and does lots of jokes, just like little tuk-tuk. So that's why I was like, ugh, it reminds me of Last Airbender with the thick boys.
I will look at the thick boy compilation on YouTube. I will give it that benefit.
Appa, yip yip. Yeah, come on, give it a shot. Aang is like Boone. Boone was like the shrimp boat captain. Aang is a lot like Boone.
I mean, to be honest with you though, like, I really just prefer the M. Night Shyamalan version of The Last Airbender. So.
Are you fucking serious?
I knew that was gonna upset you. Oh my god! So like 5 people that are listening are convulsing in their fucking chair or wherever they are. No, I don't. Yeah. I've never seen that, but I just wanted to trigger you.
I haven't seen it either because I knew I didn't need to.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, he really ruined it.
Yeah. So let's go back to the whole dragon thing. I wasn't really bothered. The human form. What bothered me the most though is the human form looked like a crackhead. Like looked like she was tweaking off some shit.
Yes, she did.
That was the only thing.
Yeah, her teeth and her hair, and they had her in these like baggy clothes for some reason. Yeah. She
looked like she was begging for McDonald's, like McDoubles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you noticed this, with the exception of Tuk Tuk, which doesn't really count because he doesn't really have any speaking lines. This film was an almost entirely Asian cast.
Yeah, I looked at that on IMDb.
Yeah, a lot of I really enjoyed the voice acting in it. Really,
yeah, it was good.
It was really good.
Except for Awkwafina.
I've never heard of her, so maybe like you have some like preconceived notion of like who she is.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't harbor that hate for Aquafina. She does have a, when you said Aquafina in your message to me, I thought you were calling the fucking movie like Awkward Water for some reason.
No. Yeah, I was like, she's the voice. I don't like this.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly thought it was Rashida Jones. So if you just pretend it's Rashida Jones, everything's fine.
Yeah. Rashida Jones would have been better.
Now, the question is, this movie doesn't get free until June-ish. $30. Is it worth it?
$30. Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No. I think
Man,
it is.
we're really split on this. We've never been so divided on like a movie.
Yeah. I think it is. As far as like, and I'm coming from the standpoint of I paid for Mulan.
Yeah.
And I, you know, let's not go there. But I paid for Mulan. So Mulan is the baseline for me of like, is this movie worth it? $30.
Mm-hmm.
There's some movies which I don't really give a fuck. Like, oh, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot to put this on the thing. Black Widow is coming to Disney Plus later this year, I believe, for $30. So that is an instant buy for me. Like, I'm gonna watch it. You know, like if they put any Marvel film on there for $30, I'm going to watch it, and people are gonna watch it with me. You know, they're going to want to. So that's one of those things. But Mulan soured me to the point where I was like, you know, do I want to take a chance on spending $30 when I could just wait 3 months and it'll be available for everyone?
Yeah, I feel like the $30 kind of sets you up to fail because you have such high you're like, this movie better be a $30 movie. So
I mean, I understand where you're coming from. That's assuming if you're just watching it alone. Typically, if you're gonna watch one of these films, especially like this type of Disney film, like I know that kids are young, you know, people, you know, between maybe like what 5 and maybe like 12 or something, are gonna look at this and see like the commercials for it and want to watch it. So typically it's gonna be seen in like a family setting, which $30 for a movie like this is a steal because you're paying, you know, $10 a ticket. In a family of 4, that's like $40.
Yeah, keep the kids busy, you know, something they'll really like, they'll really sit for. The animation was beautiful, and there were some really beautiful moments like with the dragons, and then you know, like the kind of the takeaway of the story was a lot like Airbender, where like if we're stronger together, you know, we're weaker divided. But I did like the action scene with the two opposing sides, you know, the two women, you know, they used to be girls. They grew up always divisive. The action scenes of them fighting were good.
Yeah. And this is a new property from, you know, Disney. So I think they did a phenomenal job. I think they did a good job of making you care about these characters very early on. Something that Mulan lacked in the live action version. So again, with these movies, it's very hit or miss. Like it could be very good, it could be trash. So you know,
I would have liked this movie much more if I thought it was Rashida Jones.
You just pretend. You could do anything if you just pretend hard enough.
Okay, Mr. Rogers.
I'm dead serious. When you told me and I looked it up who that was voicing the dragon, I just crossed that out and pretended that it was Rashida Jones the entire time. It's like, my immersion, keeping it. Yeah, there was
my head canon.
Exactly. Just pretend it's Rashida Jones and everything is all fixed. But there was some issues.
That's what you should have replied. You're fucking up my head canon. Like, okay, Tumblr.
Fanfic. So, yeah, this movie isn't perfect by any means. It is a good Disney movie. There are some issues that I have with the story, but this is more of like an adult perspective, not a kid's perspective. Kid's not gonna know what the fuck is going on. I'm like, ooh, not really understanding what's going on. Yeah, there were some story issues that I had, and then I was half expecting that like the main dragon was the dinky one, and then the other ones were like really cool, but they looked like more of the same with a different face. That I kind of, wanted to get rid of, and then there were a whole bunch of them. Like, what the fuck? I thought there were only 5. Hello?
Right. Yeah.
Some plot holes like that, but whatever. I'll just, sweep those under the rug with my idea that Rashida Jones was in this movie. So, yeah, that's it for me on Raya and the Last Dragon.
There you go.
Got it right when I count it.
You watch it and tell us how you feel about it, please. Settle this debate.
I don't think it needs to be settled, to be honest. It's one of those movies where, from a kid's perspective, is gonna love it. Adults, either way, 50-50.
True.
Yeah. So
this debate and the Peeps debate.
No. This is where you got me fucked up. The Peeps debate is non-negotiable.
I don't know.
If you don't like Peeps, it is objectively wrong to state your opinion to anyone.
Okay. Sure. Which color Peeps do you like?
I'm gonna have to say yellow Peep.
Yeah.
Yellow Peep is best Peep.
I agree.
All right, let's talk about the Anthony Mackie show. Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Exactly.
Spoilers inbound. You don't want to hear them later.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Okay.
I liked this episode.
I did too, but it kind of
what?
Getting a little goofy for me. Like story-wise goofy. I don't like this dude as Captain America. I don't know what it is. I know why he's there. He's there to annoy you.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
very
not supposed to like him.
Yeah. He's the Joffrey of the MCU.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Joff too.
Yeah, oh man. What did you like about this episode so much?
The action. I love that the semi truck, like the tractor trailer.
Yeah, the action set pieces are good.
Yeah, and I was able to follow more of what was going on. There was less of like the canon that I'm not aware of presented, right. Or the history. It was just more like action and current plot. Like, what is the faction called? The like Antifa of the story.
Oh my god.
The New World Order people.
I forget what they're called. The Hidden or something like that.
Or the Red Hand, is that it? Because everywhere they put that like red hand marking. I forget what they're called. Anyway, not important. We'll know for next episode. But their leader is terrifying. She's a total badass. She kicked their asses. Like she totally owned them. I don't know her name.
They're called the Flag Smashers.
Flag Smashers, that's right.
Yeah.
Not a great name.
No.
Makes me think of Super Mario, like the flag at the end of the level or something. Smash that flag, Mario.
Yeah. I mean, they were cool. I don't know. I just find it really hard to believe that nobody knew that there were super soldiers after Captain America. And that it's very hard to believe that the Winter Soldier, a Hydra kill machine, was the only person to know that other super soldiers existed and chose to omit that information to Steve Rogers, aka Captain America.
Yeah. Do you think they're retconning so they can like write a plot for the show?
Probably. Like there has to be some drama, right? Like, I don't know. It's okay, it's cool. Like, I understand, like, you have to keep it in the same vein of like what Captain America is.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the highlight of this episode. The highlight was, for me at least, and I know this was influenced by members of the cast and probably the writing team, is the social commentary of the episode. How one person was around the same age-ish as Captain America, and they started like pumping super soldiers in. He was African American, and in response to that, they tortured him. And right after that, we got a shot of Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson arguing in the street, and they were being very hostile to Sam Wilson because they didn't recognize him as the Falcon. And the kicker about that one is that Bucky Barnes was the one that had the warrant out for his arrest.
Yep.
So
kind of how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guilty until proven innocent for, sadly, many people in this country.
Yeah.
Just because of your skin color.
Eerily similar about what happens on a fairly often basis. And it's a shame that we have to keep talking about this stuff. But
I like that they had that in there. What did you think?
I liked it. I think it fit well. The thing that's keeping me interested about this is that, yes, the Marvel stuff, cool, whatever. The Flag Smashers, they make for good action set pieces. They level the playing field, which is also cool, I guess. But it's the melodrama that, like, it gets me. You know what I mean? It gets me interested because, like, yeah, you watch 10 years of Marvel films, and there's a chance that you might care about a character like Tony Stark, or you can give a fuck less about someone else. You know what I mean? But this one actually forces you to, or at least presents the option to, like, care about these characters on a deeper level, even if they weren't mainstays like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, etc. So
yeah,
the melodrama is getting me. Like, I love to see, like, the struggles of Bucky Barnes and, like, the normie shit about these people's lives, because what happens when the cameras are off? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the monotony of being a human, as opposed to what we see as just the superhero side.
Right. You got a real big dose of reality that things like that could escalate and happen to someone like an Avenger, like Sam Wilson. So, yeah, props to them for doing that. I'm still gonna watch it. There's only I don't foresee them doing anything that would be like, oh, fuck this show. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still gonna watch it. But yeah, very different from WandaVision. Good change of pace. I like it.
I liked it too. I really liked this episode.
Yeah. Maybe we have to give them a little bit more time to flesh out these villains, because I don't really give a fuck about what they're doing. You know what I mean? I don't think
they're like Bad Robot. Bad Robot. Mr. Robot.
Kind of. There's a different side of the story that we haven't heard yet. So I'm anxious to see what that side is.
Exactly.
Yeah. But pretty much it for me on this one.
Yeah, that's all I have on the Anthony Mackie show. Keep kicking ass, Anthony Mackie. Really enjoying it. Bucky, do what you do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm sure it could only get better from here. So I'm looking forward to episode 3 as we hopefully find out more about these bad guys. Well, anything to add?
I was thinking about the bad guys. I don't care about them. See, the thing about, I'm gonna sound like a fucking, shill for the Russo brothers, but they made you, if not care, consider Thanos' position. Like why he was doing, like what he was doing and why.
Okay.
there's still more episodes. I'm gonna give it more chance. I do appreciate how they're about 40 minutes ish each instead of like the smaller Wanda ones. So they have a little bit more flexibility of, you know, taking their time with this stuff instead of like, you know, shoehorning it in. So we'll see. But I just don't know enough about them yet to actually be like, yeah, I'm fucking pumped, you know? All I know is I hate the new Captain America. That's what I know. Bona fide fact.
You are not alone in that opinion.
Yeah, he uses a gun. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, that made me go. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah. And they knew what they were doing too. Because I knew a bunch of the fucking Marvel nerds were like, oh, that's not Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'll have more the next episode that we watch. Because I think this next one is going to be more plot pushing. It has to be.
Yeah. Because this one was. Just take us further.
Yeah.
All right, well, anything to add on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, aka the Anthony Mackie show?
No.
All right, well, thank you very much for listening to this episode of Lower Bitrate. New episodes come out every Friday. Check out our website at lowerbitrate.com and join us for movie night on Mondays. Goodbye.
Bye.